Hi guys, my name is Mrs. Blake and I'm one of the first grade teachers at Coleman. And I'm going to do a quick little video today on how to log into Google Classroom and inside of Google Classroom how to find the first grade Google slide presentation, which is what you're going to be working on every single day of our distance learning. Okay, so I'm going to turn you around a little bit and I'm going to lower you down. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Doot, 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 doot. All right. So I've got two different devices here because that's really what you're going to need. We don't use these a lot in the first grade classrooms, but you're going to be using them every single day when we're doing distance learning. So we have a Chromebook, and then I have a MacBook. So I'm going to start over here with the MacBook because maybe you're using a parent's computer in your house. So I'm going to come over here to the corner. I'm going to log out, sign out, just so that we can start over. Okay. So what I want to do when I first open up my computer is I want to come down here to Google Chrome. It's this circle. It's green and red and yellow with a blue circle in the middle, and I want to open that up. And then I need to come over to the corner and I need to hit sign in because I need to sign in to my San Rafael City Schools Gmail account. And everybody has their own. So look at all of these ones, right? There's mine. And then we have all these different ones to use. Oops, you don't want me again. All right, so I'm going to borrow Sydney's because she is in my class this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in her email. And I'm reading it off a little piece of paper over here that you can't see because I don't have everybody's emails memorized. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Then I'm going to hit next. Now I need to put in her password. And the password for everybody is 5 numbers. The password for everybody is a series of 5 numbers, and they're all different. Okay. So now, Sydney, you can see up here this little circle. I'm going to move this a little bit closer. This little circle here with the S means Sydney is logged in. So I'm going to come over right next to it. You see right here? This is called the waffle. And the waffle pretty much has everything that you need to have to be successful in this online, funky, home learning classroom situation. So I'm going to click it. And I'm going to come right here to where it says Classroom. And most of you probably recognize that from kindergarten in the spring when you did this online with your teachers. Okay, Mrs. Blake's classroom. Now, if you're in Miss Courtney's class or Miss Ellis's class, you're going to see your teacher's name up here. So I'm going to click on it. Now I'm going to come down here. This is the only thing that's in the classroom so far. And this is really the only thing that we need to be in the classroom. So I'm going to click on this. Mrs. Blake's class Google Slides. First grade distance learning. This is what I want. I'm going to come here, click on it. Now, all down the side, you can see there's all these slides. And then there's a big one right here, but I don't want to look at it like this. I want to look at it where it looks like a presentation. So I'm going to come up here to this corner, and I'm going to click this button, Present. Watch what happens. Ta-da! Welcome to first grade. I am Mrs. Blake. Today is Monday, August 24th, 2020. Now today is not actually Monday, the 24th, but that's okay. This is going to change. The things that are in here are going to change. These things are not going to change, okay? So when you look at this every day, you're always going to start with a class meeting. Then there'll be a phonics lesson, a writing lesson. Then you're going to meet with your individual teacher for small reading groups. Then there'll be a math lesson. We'll have lunch. Then we have small math groups. And we end the day with a class meeting, okay? I'm going to just start clicking on some things so that you can see what it looks like. So when I click on class meeting, there's a list of expectations. We listen to others, wait your turn to speak, be present. That means if I'm rolling around on the floor watching TV, I'm not really being present. I'm not really in the group, right? I need to be paying attention. I need to be listening to other people. I need to be ready. Movie manners. I know when I go to the movies, I'm not super loud, right? I sit quietly. I use a whispering voice if I have to talk to somebody. And number 5, be kind, right? We need to be kind to each other. Maybe it's going to be really difficult for some of us to log on and get started. Maybe it's really easy for others. We need to be patient with each other and we need to be kind. So when I come up here to this little green circle, it's kind of like a call out with a video in it, that's where I can find our video meeting. So if I click on this, this is what you would do if you, hello, are in Mrs. Blake's class. You're going to click on that every single morning, right? Every single morning, you're going to click on this, and it says ready to join. No one else is here because this isn't the actual meeting time. But Sydney would click on join now, and then she would be a part of the meeting. So I'm going to come back here to our slides, close out that Google Meet. And now, I don't want to be on this one anymore. I want to go back to that first page. So I'm going to click on this big turquoise button down here, back to first slide. Which group am I in? If you want to know which group you're in, you click on this. These are my groups for my classroom. Miss Courtney's class and Miss Ellis's class are going to have different groups. So now I remember seeing some things on the side, right? I want to look at those. I wonder how I could do that. If I come down here, there's a black bar on the bottom. There's a black bar on the bottom, and it says slide 1 because this is the first slide. So I'm going to click next. Ooh, this is the schedule for the Statue of Liberty group. This is the schedule for the American flag group. So remember how everybody's in their own group? Bald Eagle schedule. And finally, the Liberty Bell schedule. So this looks a little bit confusing, but it's not. What I want you to do before tomorrow is get onto Google Classroom, find the Google Slides, and just kind of start clicking on some things and see what happens. See what you find, right? Tomorrow, come back over here. A lot of you are going to be using Chromebooks because you picked one up over the spring semester. So to log on a Chromebook, I'm going to wait for it. While we're waiting for this, I want you to make sure, if you can, that you have a pair of headphones that you could use. They don't have to be big fancy headphones like this. They could be the ones that plug into the side. They could be the little earbuds that go right inside your ears. But it's really helpful for you to hear what the teachers are saying if you have headphones, okay? So now on a Chromebook, sign into your Chromebook. We're gonna do exactly the same thing that we did before. I'm gonna borrow Sydney's email again, and I'm gonna log her in to this Chromebook. Now, the Chromebooks will remember what she did in kindergarten. Okay, so here's her email. And then we have at srcs.org. It's already written for us, so we don't have to write it twice, which is nice on the Chromebooks. So I'm going to click OK, password time. Okay, please wait. When computers say that, when it says please wait and there's something spinning, it's definitely not a good idea to start pushing a bunch of buttons. Okay, it makes things go slower sometimes. Okay, so this is Sydney's drive, but that's not what we're looking for. We're going to come back up to the waffle, and we're going to go to classroom. This is where you're going to find everything. You go to the waffle, you click on classroom, you go to your classroom, you come down here to the only thing that's listed, and you click on slides. So this page right here, these slides with all of the colors and the alphabet on the top, this is where you need to be pretty much every day. You're going to click on present to make it look big. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a while. There we go. This is the page that you need to be on every morning at 8:30 in the morning to meet with your class, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, you're not going to be sitting in front of a computer all day long. That would be way too much. It's not good for your eyes. It's not good for your brain. You'd get bored. We'd get bored. But this page right here is what you need to be on, maybe not even at 8:30. Try to be on at 8:25, right? Ready to go about 5 minutes early so that you're ready, you're comfortable, and you're ready to participate, okay? Class meeting, that's how we start the day. All 3 first grade classes start the day with a class meeting. And remember, if we click on it, there's that Google Meet link. All you have to do is click on the Meet link. Once it pops up, it says it's getting ready, it's thinking. Sometimes this might come up. Allow Meet to use your camera and microphone. Now, if something pops up on your computer screen and you can't read it, you should probably ask a grown-up for help before you just start clicking things, right? I'm going to allow the computer to use the camera and the microphone. Hello, there I am. Join now. Hear that? That's a good sound. That means, ta-da, there we are. We're part of the meeting. Now, there's no real meeting going on right now, right? This is just an example. But tomorrow, we're all going to be meeting with our classrooms. So I'm going to come over here to this little X. I'm going to close it out. There it goes. All right. So that's my computer. That's my Chromebook. I'm going to turn you back around, pick you up, turn you back around to see me. Hello. This is my classroom. It looks a little different than it usually does because first of all, there's no kids in it. And second of all, I don't have it set up for that many students because we can't all be in the same classroom together yet. Tomorrow is Thursday, August 20th, and it's our first day all together. It's our first day all together. You need to be sitting in front of a computer or a device at 8:25 in the morning, ready to meet with your teacher in your class, okay? Oops, sorry, something popped up on my phone. I had to move it. You need to have something to write with, pencil, black marker, pen, anything that you have to write with is totally fine. And you need to have some paper. I have this little tiny Post-it, but that might not be enough. I need a real piece of paper, maybe even a couple of pieces of paper, okay? And that's all you need. That's all you need for tomorrow. The first 2 days of school, Thursday and Friday, are going to be just getting to know each other, saying hello, meeting some of our classroom friends. This little guy lives in room 6, so Mrs. Blake's students, you'll meet him tomorrow. And then we're going to meet one-on-one, right? All first graders are going to meet with their teacher one-on-one. So just me and one student, just Miss Courtney and one student. We're going to do that all day, and then we're going to do that all day on Friday. So now you might be wondering, and your parents might be wondering, well, after the morning meeting, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do for the rest of the day? Usually in kindergarten and first grade, the first couple of days of school, we do lots and lots of free choice because that's how we get to know each other and that's how we get to know the classroom and where things are. So you can have your own free choice at your house. You could draw, you could play games, You could help your parents out and clean up your room and get your area ready for the next couple of days of school. You could, what else could we do? We could play with the toys that we have. We could play with a brother or a sister, right? There's so many different, sorry, things keep popping up on my screen. There's so many different things that we can do. We could read. We could practice our sight words, our rainbow words from last year to kind of prep ourselves and get ready. So I want you to talk with your parents or whoever is taking care of you, whatever grown-up is taking care of you. I want you to ask them, say, it's free choice time. What do you think I should do? Or what am I allowed to do? Okay? So I'm going to go because I've been talking for a long time. And I will see all of you tomorrow. I'm excited for the first day of school. I hope you are too. It's a funky year, but we're going to make it fun. Okay? Bye, guys.